weekend, and better late than never. Welcome to day 23 of our Digital Masterpiece Business Challenge. Coming all the way at this time because of you and because I know you are so much important to me. And beyond being just important, I want to know that this journey that started 24 days ago, precisely, is doing something in me and is also doing something in you and everyone that get to connect. Do you know why? I know what it takes for me to not miss out for a day since January 1. I know what it means for me to keep on showing up even though it looks as if it's a waste of time. Earlier today, I have done some connections, some relationship, trying to follow up on it. But I want to tell you that every relationship you find yourself in life, make sure you are not just a taker. Make sure you are a giver. There's something that happens if you can learn what it truly means to connect the dots to a purposeful relationship. Because economically, every person you meet in your journey to life, you are doing something. Either you are depositing in their emotional bank account such that when the time comes, when you will need help, you have something to withdraw. You must learn what it takes. You and I must learn what it takes to be able to learn that protocol of the palace. Like when you meet people, you make sure you deposit something in their life for the first time you are meeting, that when next you meet again, they can remember you. So I want to encourage every one of us that there is nothing wrong in us and there's nothing lost that cannot be forgotten. We just have to manage and learn the protocol and learn what it takes to me to be in business and to have accurate understanding of the nature of the people we are dealing with and to get rid of these three mindsets. Number one, the consumption mindset. When everything you have, you just look at how you can consume. You don't have that mindset whereby you can keep for the future. If you remember the story of Joseph very well, one of the reasons why he was the person that was given the job was because when he interpreted the dream of Pharaoh, he prescribed the solution. He said there's going to be 7 years of plenty. And that during that year, this is what Pharaoh, this is what Egypt must be doing. Every one of us, in the times we are living now, if we must tell ourselves the truth, we must begin to make for the days of famine, to make sure we are not consuming everything in the name of wanting to impress people that doesn't love us just to show that we are here. No. I know that's in this entitlement mentality. Some of us, we don't know it. Sometimes you could just feel entitled that this thing should automatically be yours. Why? What do you think you have done that warrants that this thing should be yours? So we should always forgo that mindset and come up with how can we become better people who are givers, who are able to give and serve without waiting for something in return, of which we know there is a law already in operation, which is the law of harvest. And which is the law of harvest. And that law says, as long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest time will never cease. So when we know that this law is operational upon the cosmos where we live, it will help us to always put more, to deposit more goodness in our emotional bank, in our financial bank, in our relationship bank, so that when the time comes for us to withdraw, we will find deposits that is worth the while to take us. I used to remember a mentor I listened to that. I always say, if you are all the riches you have in this world is in your bank account, that you are still poor. That you must come to a place where you are rich and wealthy, and it is not a function of what you have in your bank, but you have people at every strategy position where when you need help, they are handy at your beck and call to help you serve and meet any needs whatsoever you're having. That's a pointer, and it's a strong one. And the last mindset we must get rid of is salary mindset. Warren Buffett says if you only have one source of income, if you not learn how to make your money work for you, he says you are going to work forever for money. How many of us can survive working forever for money? In fact, the summary is the fact that you can never be paid enough to get you rich or wealthy. Your salary is only just above broke. The people that are hiring you, they know what they are doing. And when you don't know how to begin to think outside of the box, to have your thoughts, your emotion, your action to give the particular result you want, you will now begin to discover why you cannot survive alone on one source of income. And that is why you must get rid of any form of fixed mindset, which is the salary, and migrate to that mindset that help you generate income repeatedly. And that is the subject of why we are here. And that is why our competence matters. You must be thinking ahead of your world and you're thinking ahead of your generation. What are those things you have to do that can help you to upskill yourself, that can help you to grow your knowledge base, that can help you to be able to have a value added skill set that can bring you about income? So we have talked about the three things that must be in place before you can become wealthy, before income can be generated, before asset can be paid for. You must have the skill set. And that's why you upskill by going for training, by looking ahead. What are those things that may be needed in your field, in your niche, that you need to keep yourself with, that will make you play big, that will make you among the best that will be referred? And also to remind you that when you are beginning to think that way, then you begin to see the difference in your life. So I'm encouraging us to do this. You must look at who are the people you are called to serve. Who are they? What is their need? How do they think? How do they function? And how can I meet those needs strategically, legitimately, so that you have your people around here. This is your people. These are the people in your community. This is their current reality. This is the problem they are facing. And then you know that this is the desired destination that you want. And how can you connect? Your ability to connect with their emotion, to connect with them emotionally, to get to their destination, is what makes you to be a good salesman. It's what makes you to be able to make sales. Because everybody have the money. But when they are not convinced enough that what you have is enough to take them to where they wanted, that destination, they will not remove that money. They will not spend it. So you must have a good understanding of the people you are doing business with, a good understanding of their current reality, a good understanding of their desired reality. And like I said, when we talk about the world of digital assets, the world of digital marketing, the world of you embracing everything that will help you to have a digital store where people can come in and get products from you, that thing does not happen accidentally. In fact, what helps that to happen is one of the products I've described earlier as PLR. It's one of the best way in which you can begin to scale without losing alignment. And how does that mean? Your digital business cannot be complete without a digital product. And your digital product cannot be accessed without a digital store. And your digital store cannot come in place without you having the knowledge and know-how of how to package an asset. That you've already have this thing going for you. How can you package it in such a way that is so valuable that your community and your people are willing and ready to part with their income? This is the summary of what I have been trying to give to us this past 24 days. That what do you know? What accurate product can you share? Can you sell to your people that can match their current reality and take them to their expected reality, their desired reality? Until you are able to do this, you are not in business. And so our continuous work must be to continue to learn that pathway until we get there. Think of the tool set the action that you need to take, and the skill set. These are the three things that must be in place. Skill set, the tools that you will need to put it together, then the action set. When all these three things are together, then your income is going to come. So I want to quickly say something about our ecosystem and the system of what we are trying to do and the world that we are going to, that you don't want to just earn once and stop. You want to be earning income passively. And this is why I want to introduce you to what I have been talking about with regards to the PLR and MRR, that these are the ready-made, that is digitally legal framework and platform and ecosystem whereby you can learn how to make money without you doing all the hustling. When you can have a product that is well researched and is in need of, and you can package it once, and it keeps on bringing in money for you repeatedly. When you understand this framework, when you understand this system, you will never be broke again in life. You will never be broke again in life. So this is what I have come to tell you, that you must be able to come to a place where you are growing in every stage, and every stage of your growth, you must see that it is not taken away from you by making you lose your peace, you lose your clarity or your purpose. It is all about you scaling and not losing out. That if you look at the cost of what you are doing and what is taken away from you, then you are not in business. Because can you imagine using your health to make wealth, only for you to now make that wealth to fix your health? That is not reasonable. That is foolhardy. That is not in any way cost effective. So you want to look at every business you are doing. It's not taking a toll on your health. It's not taking away from you. It's not draining you. And that is why I always want to talk about your alignment. Is very important. When you know your value system, and that values must match with the vision you are pursuing. And then when you understand that and you're able to match it with the right action to produce what you need. So what you believe and what you are building and what you are eventually going to be selling, they must align, and they must not take away from you in such a way that it's affecting your health. I don't want you to just be chasing money. I want you to chase value. That's why I said this year, part of one of the resolution you must make is to make up your mind to upskill yourself, to go for those skills before they become reality. Before people start asking about it, you've already added it to your portfolio. You've already added it to what you do. And you've already know that this is what I want, and this is what the world is going to be needing. And you're going to position yourself, and you knowing what does your world need, what are they in need of, and how can you meet it? How can you meet it? And how can your business support you? You support your life, support your lifestyle, support everything you do, so that you are not in any way just burning out or overwhelmed. So any sales you are doing that is stealing your time, it's not resources. And that is why we must all come to the place of truth, of knowing that we need to be constantly in alignment with every system and processes that can help us to leverage on the time we spent on any business venture we are doing. Because when you have a system in place, one of the things that that system is going to do for you is going to remove every form of emotional draining activities and replace it with a system that can help you to duplicate the process, to reduce every stress, and keep you protected and sync with what you need. So today, I don't know where you are in your journey to entrepreneurship, whether you are the type that have ever thought you can never be a business owner, or you have told yourself this is not for you, or you have even started and you are frustrated and you're thinking you're going to back out, or you have started and you have all the enthusiasm and you want to fire on and go. Whatever the stage you are in this journey, I have an encouragement for you. And that is, don't ever give up on your dream. Don't ever give up on what you have. Whatever you have at the moment that is not working, I want you to promise yourself that everything work Who are those people that have walked this apart? How did they manage? What are the lessons they've learned? Take your time to go and study them. Take your time to go and buy from their wisdom. Take your time to go and learn the process. Take your time to go all the way to embrace the wisdom, the knowledge, and the know-how. And don't fool yourself by thinking you know or you can figure things out alone by yourself. The reason why God created us and make sure that we cannot always have everything we need to meet our needs is to communicate to us the need for interdependability. That as species, even though we think we are independent, we will never be complete without needing each other. And that is why I want to encourage you in this thing. If you need a community, a wholesome community that is helping you to be able to do more, have more, and be more out of life, send me a DM. We're welcome to our community, the hub of greatness, and where we celebrate each other, where we hold each other hand in hand to make sure we get to our desired destination. So I want you to look at what are the systems that you need to put in place at the moment that is not in place that can help you scale your business and grow your business into how that will help you to become and to be and to start earning the way you're supposed to earn. That is the point. That is the point, friends. And I trust that this little thing I've shared will give you the necessary wisdom and the insight that you need that will help you to grow and become who you are supposed to become in your business world and in everything you stand for. I want to say again that tomorrow is another day, and I want you to promise yourself that you will not give up and that everything that it takes for you to show up, to keep showing up, to keep giving up, to keep doing the work, and to giving yourself to showing up every time. You don't stop. And may God continue to strengthen you and enable you in the mighty name of Jesus. I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you that's watching. Please subscribe if you are here to subscribe. Please like this video if you are here to. And also please share this video. Put on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I go live on this channel. I want to say a very big thank you to you that have joined and that will get to watch this on a replay. Together, we are building a system whereby we can begin to own, where we can own legitimately, whereby we can earn repeatedly, and whereby our life can begin to become a masterpiece it's meant to be. And we can be that icon, that go-to person that is making our world a better place. I want to say thank you very much for watching. It's been a wonderful day and a wonderful journey from the 1st of January till now. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow by God's grace. Thank you for watching. Please keep safe and stay out of trouble. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.